We losing our PlayStation exclusives. We losing our PlayStation exclusives. And what's even more funny, he even priced the game with a price drop for $20 on Xbox. I guess Kojima thinks the Xbox Series S and X is more of a preferable platform. While you ponies paid $60 for an old PS4 game, Kojima gives it to us for $20. You know, the same amount that you can go out there and get Game Pass Ultimate from. Unbelievable. Xbox is showing you guys that it's the best place and the best value in video gaming and entertainment. Especially on the entertainment with all these pony tears that we're hearing. Look at all you ponies walking 1,000 miles just so you can cap for the fact that Death Stranding is on Xbox, man. Okay, you get Indiana Jones, but like I said before, Microsoft is playing chess while you ponies out here playing checkers, bro. We told you guys that exclusives don't matter. And yet, for some reason, you guys are still holding on to that little concept that Sony cares about us. Oh, well, Kojima bought himself out the contract and put on Xbox Ain't nobody want to hear this, bro. I'm sick and tired of this nonsense, bro. The fact that you people still believe in exclusives in 2024 after I've stated a few years before that we're starting to see more time exclusivity than anything goes to show you that what is the point of even being a fanboy, bro? You know, now the Xbox community can walk 1,000 miles in that game because, to be honest with you, I'm not picking up that trash. I already got it on the PS4, and to be honest with you, I got bored playing it for the first 30 minutes. It is what it is, bro, but what I find ironic is the fact that you ponies ain't talking about it. You rather talk about how GTA 6 and all this other great news is happening with the PS5 Pro, but you don't want to touch up on the fact that you guys just lost another exclusive game.
We will be taking a look at that. In the opening, I have more games for your wish list and your radar as
well. Oh, yeah, we got more games on the Xbox wish list. You know, thanks, Sony, for Death Stranding and dropping it on the platform, man. Oh, no, Sony had nothing to do with that. That was Kojima. Go ahead. Even though you guys claimed that it was an exclusive on PlayStation, now you guys want to continue to cap for the fact that the game is on Xbox. Bro, more games is coming. Or should I say, the full slate.
If you like this kind of content, it's
PlayStation 5 got no games.
Cast Monday through
Let's
Friday.
Go.
People produce like a gaming radio or gaming
man
show,
out here
podcast.
damage control acting like he didn't just see that news right here, man. This man don't want to talk about it, bro. That's what's so funny. They using the Pro to essentially completely dismiss the fact that Microsoft just took one of your beloved gaming titles. You know, one of the best walking simulators y'all ever had. You know, even though it was on PC, but now it's going to definitely sting that people in the Xbox community is finally playing your little walking simulator of a game. And guess what? There's more games coming because Final Fantasy VII is also coming to the Xbox.
So hit subscribe and the bell button. And if you want to get into all of the content, hit the join. Many are speculating you're going to get 30 FPS on all consoles, including the Pro. So we'll have to wait and see.
Oh,
and
no, we don't have to wait and see. We already know the answer. The CPU is the same exact thing, which therefore means that GTA 6 will be 30 frames even on the PS5 Pro.
Info about the GTA 6 release date, actually, funny enough, gives us an intro or at least an insight into when Borderlands great gains for a lot of the games, okay? One notable is Stellar Blade. Be careful who you listen to. There's a lot of bad actors and a lot of liars out there.
Yeah, and you know, you happen to be one of them.
The troublesome Elden Ring is getting a nice bump. Now, thankfully, there are people that are at least being honest about the fact that Elden Ring not getting a consistent 60 FPS is not an indictment of the Pro.
Well, it kind of is, though, because that's exactly what y'all said the Pro was going to be. Y'all said that the Pro was going to provide you these experiences at 60 frames per second, and you're telling me that it still can't provide you that experience on a game that came out on last generation. So what is the point of this upgrade, bro? It seems like you guys just went out there and bought this console for absolutely nothing, just so you can show it off and say, hey, look at me, guys. I got 16, 17, close to 17 teraflops, and it's better than your Xbox Series X, even though it's still struggling to run some of these same games.
Has had issues with frame pacing and frame issues since launch. Now, I have both of mine coming today, according to shipping, so I'm definitely going to be checking out some of those games. So now I've got some games for your wish list. And
you know, you're going to be checking the games out, but you ain't going to be finishing anything.
radar. And first up was a pleasant surprise for Xbox fans this morning. The Death Stranding
there we go.
randomly hit the Xbox Series consoles.
There you go. You found a way to add it in
today for $19.99, an amazing price for the director's cut of Death Stranding. Now, we are going to have to wait and see just how well the Decima engine can be optimized to run on the S, because I believe they're the one publishing this on Xbox. Now, the second game to put on your radar is Spiritfall. Now, this is a fast-paced...
I don't even want to hear this dude talk, man. You could tell by he's like, oh, Xbox gamers, y'all gonna be able to buy it for $19.99 while we paid $60 when it came out on the PS5, you know? But we're gonna have the better version. We're gonna have the version that is way better. You know, they're gonna find a way to improve it even further past than what they did with the director's cut. We're gonna have the superior console version. That is all they're going to say, man. I mean, at the end of the day, man, you ponies are losing everything. You're losing your hair. You're losing your money. I mean, you guys out here losing your own integrity, bro. Like, I mean, at this point, bro, no PlayStation fanboy wants to touch on the fact that Death Stranding is coming to Xbox, bro, because it completely goes against this whole narrative of exclusivities that Sony cares so much about. And what's even more funny, there's more games coming. More games. Even games that Sony has funded themselves, like Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Rebirth, they're coming to Xbox. They're already preparing it by putting these games on PC, and they will be making their arrival on the Xbox platform. You know, the same reason as to why you guys say, oh man, all you guys did was beta test the game. Well, I guess we could say the same thing about y'all. You beta tested Final Fantasy, and we'll play it at a much later date. No different than what you guys are doing with Indiana Jones. That is all that's going on here, man. They're all in bed with each other. Microsoft and Sony do not care about you. They don't. But I would say Sony don't care about their consumers further past that point, because they're not even bringing out the games that you people even enjoy. That's why y'all crying about, oh, we want to see Resistance, we want Killzone, we want SOCOM. You don't see people say that on Xbox. You're getting your Forzas, you're getting your Gears, you're getting your Halos, you're getting your Age of Empires, you're getting all these games. You're getting all the Perfect Dark, your South America, you're getting the games that you want. And that's what gaming is about. Microsoft is providing that experience for their consumers while also giving them the best third-party experience in this gaming community. Something that you're not getting, oh, well, I can do it on PC. Well, the console experience. How about that?
Release date has also been narrowed down to probably in the middle of next year, since it won't happen before April, but they also don't want to clash with GTA 6, and more breakdowns of PS5 Pro enhanced games are being combed over. Make sure you're listening to people that are actually representing the video. In fact, just watch the Digital Foundry video. And
no, just watch ponies. And what's even more sad about Digital Foundry, I mean, they're not really saying anything too crazy about it, but you know they've been glazing it because they need you guys to come. They can't sit there and say, hey, guys, the Pro's trash. It's not really worth a difference, even though they upgraded the GPU, because then you guys would stop watching their videos. They need to have that anticipation. They need to have the reason as to why you ponies are going to look at these videos day and day. So, of course, Digital Foundry is going to slowly trickle out the truth, but they're not going to sit there and tell you right away. It's not profitable for them to do that. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, Digital Foundry, what you're doing is disingenuous, it's not authentic, you know, shame on you. But they've kind of always been doing this. They kind of use this to help build their own channel, because Digital Foundry has been going on ever since like Resident Evil with the PS3 and 360. But nobody cared because we played games and not frames. But now in 2024, you guys are out here counting frame counters and worrying about how well a game plays and not just enjoying the game for what it is. You know, that's just something that's unfortunately plagued our gaming community, which is unfortunate because these are things that people do within what, guys? PC gaming. And now you got console gamers doing the same thing.
Watching people clip things out of context and misrepresent the situation.
Like you do in every video.
I put some games on your wish list and your radar. So that's the news. And now it's time for the discussion. So good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. Guys, go through that daily ritual and smash the like button. Let's get our first 200 likes. I'm going to be checking my tracking all throughout the stream because I don't want the Pro sitting on the porch, obviously. And it does say signature required. So if they get here and ring the doorbell, my wife should notify me because she's got the Ring alerts on her watch and her phone.
Man, this is sad, bro. And when you get the Pro, you're gonna be disappointed. It's so sad that Sony dudes can't do no wrong. Xbox gamers can be happy with supporting games and supporting their hardware, but yet they can get excited about supporting an upgrade that's barely even a difference from the last one.
And thank you to everybody who tuned in this morning.
And I'm happy to see that the gaming community is rebelling against this, because I personally do think that this has been plaguing the gaming community for over 30 years. Ever since Sony has showed their faces with the PlayStation 1, we have gotten these fanboys that don't know what they're talking about. These are the same people that thought that Square was an exclusive to Sony. These are the same people that got mad when Square decided to go multi-platform with Final Fantasy 13, even though they've already been multi-platform. And what's even more funny, they made games on Nintendo before they made games on you, but you never see Nintendo gamers cry about that. Only Sony fanboys do. Like, you guys are some of the worst toxic group of gamers that I've ever encountered in this community. And when I say this, guys, if you're a Sony fan and you're getting mad about what I'm saying about Sony fanboys, then you are also a part of this problem. You're a part of this problem. I've had people call me an Xbox fanboy, and I tell them I'm not involved with any of these other Xbox fanboy channels that you guys talk about. I make that perfectly fully aware, right? I'm not offended. I'll tell you what's up, but I'm not going to get offended. But if you're defending these type of people and these type of channels, and you think that these type of channels are good for PlayStation, when all they're really doing is single-handedly harming the platform, they're supporting mediocrity. You guys are supporting the concept of $1,000 consoles with a lack of games. This is what you guys are supporting every time you pick up a PS5 or a PS5 Pro. You are supporting more Xbox games than Sony games, which only means that Microsoft will put more games, which I guess in their eyes is a win-win situation. But in reality, it ain't, because you're not going to get them day and date. You're not going to get them when you want. And on top of that, all the Sony franchises that we all love are stagnant. And Sony's not going to see the appeal of bringing these games back. That's the problem with what's going on with PlayStation. They're trying to find their identity within its console market, and to be honest with you, Microsoft is taking advantage of it. They know that they ain't got no competition, so they're going to continue to put some of their, case-by-case basis games to essentially mess with a lot of Sony games that are coming out. I told people, I don't care. If Sony decided to come out with an Uncharted 5, Microsoft put a Gears Ultimate Edition, ruin the sales for that game. Now, I'm not saying I would like to see that happen, but I'm just saying, that's not going to make you ponies happy, because I'm going to be honest. PlayStation dudes are going to opt out for Gears Ultimate Edition before an Uncharted 5. It is what it is. You guys like Xbox games, but you just don't want to play them on Xbox. Microsoft is fully aware of that. So I have no problem with Microsoft putting these case-by-case games on PlayStation. It doesn't hurt my soul, guys. It doesn't hurt me. You know why? Because I have a PlayStation. That's why. So it doesn't matter. It just expands the community for me. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. And, to celebrate Death Stranding being on Xbox, please make sure you guys walk 1,000 miles. Thank you.